Hello, hello, Jeff Helvin here with the Lori Ballen team and Ballen Brands at your command. And today I wanted to show you a couple new smart plans that we have added to our system that we do also include as part of our smart plan suite that we install for agents as well. But just want to show you some helpful ones we continue to develop, of course, as we go along here. So the first one is just a simple introduction smart plan. Now, what we're finding is that a lot of us, we might have an existing database or we're pulling people into Command and we want to start putting on some automation. So some of our other smart plans that we have do texting, automated texting, and of course automated emails and so forth. But when we do that, we don't want the first text message that we send them to seem automated. Okay, so what we want to do is we actually want to make sure everybody in the database gets kind of our first touch to get that automated message out of the way. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. So if I were to send an automated text to a particular contact, let's say someone I used to work with or used to talk to, and I've now got them into Command and I'm going to put them on my sphere of influence campaign. Okay, so I'm going to touch base every 6 weeks and kind of connect with this person. But when it comes time for the automated text to go out, it's simply going to say, it'll send whatever message that I want it to say, the text that I'm sending, but it also sends this, if you don't want to talk about this, or if you don't want to text, we can talk about this, by hitting, stop or whatever. So like basically it's the message that's being sent out, of course, the KW is enforcing in order to keep us compliant and everything else with text messaging, auto texting. But you can imagine if like that first message is, hey, we haven't talked for a while, I'd love to do lunch, and then have it say, if you don't want to get this message, you can text us, right? We don't want to have that happen. Okay, so that's really what we're after. We want to get that message out of the way. So what we've done is we put together a simple, just a one-step auto text. Okay, so we add someone to this smart plan. We call it the introduction smart plan, and it basically just says, like in this case, Jeff Helvin here, please store this number in your phone as another way for us to communicate. Okay, and obviously this could be tailored slightly if you maybe have a different message that you like to put off, but we just want to get this text sent so that then it's going to trigger this, if you don't want to connect via text, we can talk anytime, that ability for them to opt out of texting. That's basically what we're after. We want to get that part out of the way. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten, messages from agents that, oh, happy birthday, Jeff, they've legitimately are sending a text message, because even that part's not fully automated, but then it says that disclaimer message. So I kind of know now that they've been exposed that it's part of the automation. So we just want to avoid that. So this is just a simple one-step thing, and it's really meant for anybody you're going to start texting that you may already have a relationship with. Otherwise, it's fine for it to go out that way with that first message being an opt-out message. All right, so that's one smart plan. The other smart plan that we've added is we've noticed that when we're doing a lot of business, which we're very thankful to be able to do a lot of business, it's too easy to kind of like close a transaction and then move on to the next one. Right, so we're talking to people, and toward the end of a transaction, we might be talking to them daily, right? We're getting things done. We're checking with a loan officer. We're making sure funds are dispersed, like all this different stuff going on, and so we're really in it a lot. And then once we close, we kind of rely sometimes on the person letting us know if they need anything. Well, next thing you know, it's 30, 60 days later. We don't have any kind of dialogue anymore. We just kind of dropped them, right? So we don't want that to happen at all. So we have what we call the immediate past client smart plan. And so we do install this now as part of our smart plan suite as well. And if you're watching this video and we've already had the smart plan suite installed, you can just let us know. Of course, we'll install it for you as well. But what we do is we simply set a delay for 7 days after the closing, right? So the idea is that, okay, we're closed. We go ahead and maybe we mark them with the tag, or we apply a tag to them saying past client, or maybe we just add a smart plan if we want to do it that way. Either way is an option. But we're going to go ahead and trigger the smart plan to go. And 7 days later, it's going to send them a text message. Just touching base, anything more I can help you with at this time, call or text me anytime. Thanks, right? So we just want to, again, put it out there. We're here for you. We're ready to connect. We're still available. 6 days after that, there's going to be a task created to actually give a call. This is one of the few campaigns that we do, or smart plans that we do set up that has a task, because we really try to automate as much as possible, because tasks have a tendency to build up on us as agents. But this we find is important to still make an actual personal touch. So you get a task to make them a call because it's been 2 weeks since we closed. And then we're going to wait 8 days and we're going to send an email and just saying, just checking in. We want to check in with you again. I'm here if you need me. Just let us know how I can help. So the idea of this is just, again, just to make sure that we kind of have a more gradual letdown. Now, we can also then have this automatically trigger the sphere of influence campaign. So then they're getting touched every 30 days after this happens, right? Lots of different options on how we can plug this in or how to play, but definitely something we recommend you do. Again, something we offer at Ballen Brands here, the Smart Plan Suite. We can get these all installed for you, help you get them launched and going. And these two would also be included with our buyer and seller Smart Plans that we already have set up, our sphere of influence Smart Plan, and our testimonials and reviews. So if you have any questions on that, or anything else related to command, you can always email us at team@ballenbrands.com.